Welcome to this video on how to make a sheepdog bead. To make this bead, you will need some basic tools and supplies: a pair of tweezers, a knife or shaping tool, a dipped mandrel, and some glass. For this bead, we are using a 332 mandrel and 104 soft glass, which will be white, black, and pink. We will also be using 2 encased stringers, which are an opaque glass encased in a transparent glass. For this bead, one stringer will be white, encased in clear, and the other stringer will be dark opaque gray, encased in transparent dark gray. Since this bead is almost all white, it is very difficult to see the details in the video. So for demonstration purposes, a green version of the bead was made with the hope that you will be able to see what I'm doing a little better. For the demonstration bead, pea green was used for the base bead. The encased stringers are pea green and grass green, encased in transparent dark grass green. Though I will be using green glass in the video, I will be saying the colors you will need to use to produce the white sheepdog bead. That being said, be creative and make your sheepdog whatever color you want. Start with making a medium round bead of white glass, which will be the sheepdog's head. Using the pink glass, make the dog's tongue by placing a dot of glass on the bottom of the bead. With a knife or shaping tool, gently press this dot down, and then make a vertical cut down the middle of the tongue. Sheepdogs have a lot of fur, and when I look at their nose, it usually looks like they have a mustache of a lot of white fur. So, to add a little height to this area of the nose, start by creating a half circle around the tongue with white glass. We will be adding encased stringer on top of this half circle, so gently press the half circle down. With a white encased stringer, place 3 stripes of glass on top of the half circle. I place the first stripe close to the top, the next stripe beside the first one, and the last stripe closest to the tongue. Gently press these down, and with your knife, add a little texture to the mustache. Time to place the ears. Using a gray encased stringer, place 3 to 4 swipes of glass on the sides where you want the ears to be. Start as close as you can to the top of the bead and swipe down. There will be about 3 to 4 layers of swipes that will make up the ears. Each layer is shorter than the previous one. Since this is the base layer, I like to make them pretty long, almost 3/4 of the length of the bead. I like to keep the stringer out of the heat as much as possible, but use whatever technique works for you. Have a look to see that the ears are evenly placed. By heating the top of the swipes, you can push or drag the glass a little closer to the mandrel with the tip of your knife. Try not to touch the mandrel. Now it's time to add the fur that covers the sheepdog's eyes. With a white encased stringer, place 3 to 4 swipes of glass starting close to the mandrel, swiping towards the nose. Try not to touch the nose. Just like the ears, there will be about 3 to 4 layers of swipes that will make up the fur that covers the eyes. Each layer is shorter than the previous one. Since this is the base layer, I like to press them down and add a little texture with the knife. With the same encased white stringer, add some fur to the back of the sheepdog's head. Place 3 to 4 swipes of glass from the top of the bead swiping down. These are placed between the 2 ears. You can make them as long as you want, but I usually only go halfway down the bead. Use your knife to press them down and to pull the glass a little closer to the mandrel. Remember to reheat the whole bead, keep it warm to prevent it from cracking. Not too warm, you don't want to lose all the texture you've added. Time to add the next few layers of gray encased glass to the ears. The swipes will be just a little shorter than the previous layer. This will add some height to the ears. Use your knife to push the glass down a little, pull it closer to the mandrel, and to add a little texture. Time to add the next layers of white fur that covers the eyes. The swipes will be just a little shorter than the previous layers. Use your knife to push the glass down a little, pull it closer to the mandrel, and to add a little texture. Time to add the next layers of white fur on the back of the head. The swipes will be just a little shorter than the previous layers. Use your knife to push the glass down a little and to add a little texture. Continue to add layers of glass until the sheepdog bead is full and furry looking. Just remember to make the next layer of glass shorter than the previous one. Use the knife to push down the glass and to add texture. Once you're happy with the amount of fur on the sheepdog, it's time to add the nose by placing a dot of black glass just above the tongue. Gently press this dot down. Use your knife to shape the black dot into an upside-down triangle. And there you have a sheepdog bead. Thank you for watching. Have fun torching!